fields with the sunrise in bloom, with petals of gold and the scent of perfume. The rivers ran silver, the sky open wide, and all of the living kept close to my side. My mother was singing beyond the green hill, when suddenly all of the birds became still. The light cracked open, the roots pulled me down, and spring lost her daughter to a kingdom of crowns. I was the daughter of spring, soft in the light of the dawn. Then the earth opened under my feet, and the world that I knew was gone. I was the breath of the fields, the warmth in the blossom and rain. Now I hear iron wheels in the dark, and I answer a dead king's name. He spoke like a storm in a cavern of stone, a ruler of shadows, eternal alone. His halls were of obsidian, silent and deep, where forgotten souls wandered and old sorrows sleep. I held one white flower close over my heart, like something that might keep the darkness apart. But somewhere below, where no daylight had been, the maiden grew quiet, the queen woke within. Do not mourn the girl I was, do not fear the crown I wear. I was taken into night, but I learned to rule it there. I was the daughter of spring, now winter walks close by my side. I carry both blossom and grave, both the living and dead inside. I was the breath of the fields, now ghosts bow low when I stand. The girl disappeared into myth, the queen rose up from the land. At noon all the meadows fell suddenly still. The bees left the clover, the wind left the hill. A mother cried out from the high golden land, but nothing returned to the reach of her hands. The flowers bent low as if burdened by grief. The orchards let go of their blossom and leaf. The rivers grew colder, the daylight turned thin, for spring had been taken where no spring had been. The meadow went silent that day, the birds would not answer the sky. The world kept repeating her name, but spring did not answer the cry. The meadow went silent that day, and summer forgot how to stay, for death stole the daughter of light and carried the season away. of men, through temples and valleys again and again. She carried a torch like a star in her hand, searching for life through a half-living land. But wheat would not rise and the vines would not climb. The earth learned the ache of a merciless time. For every green root and each seed in the plain refused to awaken through sorrow and pain. When the mother of harvest weeps, even kings begin to fear. When the giver of all life mourns, every season disappears. The meadow went silent that day, and all of the heavens grew dim. The world held its breath in the cold and prayed she would rise back again. The meadow remembers her steps, the fields remember her name, till she returns from the dark. No spring will ever be the same. In the halls beneath the mountain's bone, I sat by a black and silent throne. The dead moved slow like a winter tide, and the king of shadows stood at my side. He offered no flower, he offered no flame, only a choice and a permanent name. A jewel-red fruit in his pale cold hand, a bond more ancient than lowland. I tasted the pomegranate, 6 dark stars in a crimson sea, and every seed became a promise, binding the underworld to me. I tasted the pomegranate, sweet as blood and deep as fate. One small bite and all the heavens knew I would not leave unchanged. No chain was wrapped around my wrist, no spoken spell, no serpent hiss, yet something older than grief or fear pulled my shadow closer here. The fruit was bitter, the fruit was bright, like hidden fire inside the night. And with each seed I felt it grow, the queen in the place where the dead winds blow. What is chosen? What is taken? What is lost and what remains in the underworld of memory? Every vow is carved in veins. I tasted the pomegranate, and the dark began to know my face. I was no longer only stolen, I had entered into place. I tasted the pomegranate, with a broken law, not whole, not pure, but enough to restore. The mother would have her child again, but never forever, never the same. So 6 months under the root and stone, 6 months where the dead call me their own, and 6 months back where the rivers run to wake the fields and return the sun. Half the year below, half the year in bloom. I walk between the seed and grave, between the cradle and the tomb. Half the year below, half the year in light. I am the hinge of every season, I am the door of day and night. When I rise, the wheat begins, the hills grow green, the thaw sets in. My mother smiles, the orchards breathe, and spring unfastens winter's teeth. When I descend, the branches bend, the warmth grows thin, the harvest ends, the sky turns silver, the leaves let go, because I answer the world below. Do not divide me into two. I am not split, I am made whole. Both the blossom and the darkness live together in my soul. Half the year below, half the year above. The world keeps turning through my footsteps, through grief and growth and death and love. Half the year below, half the year in flame. The seasons move because I move, and nothing returns the same. Do not mistake my silence for fear. I have ruled too long to vanish here, in halls where memory loses its breath. I carry the lanterns of the dead. They come with names worn thin by years, with shattered crowns and unspent tears. I hear them all, I let them pass, like winter wind through buried grass. I am the queen of the dead, throned where the lost ones sleep. I wear the dark like a crown of fire, and the silence answers me. I am the queen of the dead, stillborn of blossom and rain. I The black rivers bend, the judges wait, and every soul must cross my gate. The maiden's hands once gathered spring, now they command a colder ring. Yet mercy lives inside my gaze, a pale green light in shadowed ways. The dead are not the end of song, they are the echo carried on. And I who walk where endings start, keep the last beat of every heart. And no night swallows my name. I carry the hush of the underworld, but I was never broken or tame. I am the queen of the dead, and when the dark kneels near, it does not see a stolen girl. It sees a sovereign here. When Demeter wept, the rivers grew slow. The fields forgot everything they used to know. The plows cut dust where the wheat should rise, and hunger learned to live in mortal lies. The shepherds waited, the vineyards failed, the prayers grew louder, the daylight paled. No warmth would stay, no fruit would form, for grief itself had become the storm. When Demeter wept, the whole earth froze in sorrow. No seed believed in tomorrow, no leaf dared open its hand. When Demeter wept, the sky bent low in grieving. All living things stopped believing, and winter covered the land. She crossed the world with a torch and flame, calling the daughter who never came. Each step she took made the valleys mourn. Each night endured was a colder dawn. The gods looked down from their bright high seats, while silence moved through the empty wheat. Even Olympus learned to fear the tears of the one who feeds the year. Never mock a mother's sorrow, never test a little defiance, a fragile trust. Where no sun reaches and no birds sing, I dreamed of a hidden kind of spring, among black rivers and asphaltal plains, between old silence and ancient pain. A pale green wonder began to rise like hope, remembering how to survive. There are flowers in the underworld, blooming where no daylight falls. Even in the halls of ending, life can breathe between the walls. There are flowers in the underworld, soft beneath the crown of stone, where the dead forget their sorrow. I let hidden gardens grow. To the sun, not every song ends when the world is done. Some roots go deeper than grief can see, and beauty learns strange fidelity. So I keep a garden no springtime knows, fed by memory, shadow and rose. A quiet mercy for wandering souls, a little green flame in the kingdom below. If life can bloom inside the dark, then loss is never all. Even in the deepest silence, something waits to answer the call. There are flowers in the underworld, and I know each secret name. I was taken into darkness, but I taught it how to change. There are flowers in the underworld, growing where the lost ones tread. Even death makes room for beauty when it blooms beneath the dead. Far above the sleeping plain, a wind begins to move again. Ice grows thin along the stream, and bare branches start to dream. Deep below, a gate swings wide, and footsteps answer from inside. The dark releases what it